Hello and welcome back to Newsmin. It's the 2nd of October 2013. My name's Lumin and right now it's time for some Hearthstone news. Today is the day for the very first proper Hearthstone Closed Beta patch, and in this episode we're having a look at absolutely everything that's changed. Now I will again mention that this patch also includes the account wipe, so when the servers are available for play once more, we'll be starting again as if we were new players. Tutorials, class unlocks, the lot of it. Now though, onto the patch notes proper, starting with the general section. The maximum hero level is now 60 and you can earn XP in any game mode up to max level. Chat has been rejiggered. Gold gained in play mode has changed from 5 gold per 5 wins to 10 gold per 3 wins. You can now acquire golden basic minions at higher experience levels. Arena rewards now give less dust and more cards. More gold is guaranteed at 5 and 6 arena wins. At 9 wins you now guaranteed an extra pack or golden card. The animations for secrets and fatigue have been sped up dramatically, which is, in my honest opinion, something that needed to happen. All cards now have flavor text when you view them in your collection. Spell power +1 has been renamed to spell damage +1. It really does make more sense. Heroes can now be unlocked in any mode, play, arena, or practice. Play, practice, and friendly modes will now default to the custom deck selection UI if you've previously created a deck. You can now click on chat bubbles to respond. When your friends complete an arena run or get a legendary card in a pack, you'll be notified so you can tell them grats, if you so desire. And finally in this section, quests that require you to win with a class now give you a choice between 2 classes. Next up we're having a look at the new stuff section. Crafting mode has been added, so if you want to craft or disenchant cards, there's a new UI for it. Click on the crafting mode button to check it out. Credits are now available for your viewing pleasure so you can see who's behind all this Hearthstone nonsense. The options menu has been updated a little with a new look, and you can also replay the cinematic. Opening card packs is now easier than ever. You can just hit the spacebar button after you open a pack to quickly unwrap the next one. Many golden cards have new animations and there are a whole lot more to come. A new visual event has been added to show how the coin transforms into a card in your hand if you're going second. And then lastly in this section, support for custom fonts in Russian and Polish has been added. Then moving on to the generic minions section, Galban Mechatork's repair bot is now a 0-3 and has a new power. At the end of your turn, restore 6 health to a damaged character. That doesn't say friendly character, that just says a damaged character. Sun Fury Protector now only gives taunt to adjacent minions. Mana Wraith is now a 2-2. It was a 1-3, which I'm kinda happy about. Pint-sized Summoner's cost reduction has been reduced from 2 to 1. The Questing Adventurer is now a rare. Flesh-Eating Ghoul is now a common. The Emperor Cobra has a new visual to remind you of his venomous power. The Injured Blade Master has 1 more attack. Lawwalker Cho has 1 less attack. The Beast is now a 9-7. It was a 10-6. Light Warden now gains +2 attack per heal, which is kinda good, and that actually makes the card kind of useful. Twilight Drake is now a 4-1 with Battlecry, gain +1 health for each card in your hand. That's huge, and that's going to make a whole lot of people unhappy. Another thing that'll make a lot of people unhappy is that Captain Greenskin is now a 5-4 with Battlecry, give your weapon +1/+1. No more attacking and drawing a card, nothing like that. Dalaran Mage now has 1 less attack. Captain's Parrot has 1 less health. Frostwolf Warlord now has a Battlecry effect instead of an ongoing effect. And lastly in this section, Nosdormu has a new visual effect. Now we're going to move on to the mage changes. Frostbolt now costs 2 mana, down from 3. Mirror Image now creates 0-2 minions instead of 0-1. And Sorcerer's Apprentice has 1 more attack. Onto the priest changes and additions, and these are, in my honest opinion, the highlight of the patch. Northshire Cleric now costs 1, down from 2. Prophet Villain now also doubles the damage and healing of your hero power. Fade has been replaced with a new card, Shadowword Death. This costs 3 and destroys a minion with attack of 5 or more. Cabal Shadow Priest is now a 4-5, up from 3-4. Super cool, I've been using that recently and I love it. Powerwood Shield has a new power. Give a minion +2 health and draw a card. Greater Heal has been replaced with a new card, Holy Fire. This costs 6 mana, deals 5 damage and restores 5 health to your hero. Lightspawn now has 1 more health. The Warlock changes are not that plentiful. Sacrificial Pact now costs 0, down from 2. And Pit Lord is now a 5-6 with Battlecry, deal 5 damage to your hero. Next, Rogue. Backstab has been modified and you can now only deal 2 damage to an undamaged minion. Preparation now reduces the next spell cost by 3, up from 2. Shiv costs 2 mana, up from 1. Defias Ringleader now has 1 less health. That means he'll be a 2-2 instead of a 2-3. Conceal costs 1 mana, up from 0. Head Crack costs 3 mana, up from 2. That is a change that really needed to happen. Patient Assassin has a new visual to remind you of his power. The hero power of the rogue no longer has the ability to buff a currently equipped weapon. And finally, Edwin Van Cleef is now a 2-2 but no longer has stealth. Some pretty big nerfs for the rogue, but I think it will actually bring them down to the level that they need to be on. Then for druids, Wrath can no longer be cast on heroes. Cenarius costs 9, up from 8. Starfall can now only hit minions. Ancient of Law's healing option now only restores 5 health, down from 8. And then Savagery costs 1, down from 3, and must target a single minion. In the Hunter section, Hunter's Mark is no longer a 1-turn only effect, and Scavenging Hyena now only eats your own beasts. Next, for the warrior, Cruel Taskmaster has 1 more health. Inner Rage's +2 attack effect no longer goes away at the end of the turn. Battle Rage costs 3, up from 2, and also counts damaged heroes. Frothin Berserker now has 1 more attack, and Command and Shout now costs 2, up from 1, and also allows you to draw a card. The final class we're going to talk about, kind of briefly, is the Shaman. Hex's Frog is now a beast, and Healing Totems no longer heal heroes. That is absolutely huge. And that's about it. That does it for the interesting changes. There were a whole bunch of bug fixes too, which you can read about in full below. These include a couple of good ones, like the fact that the announcer in the arena's volume has been fixed, and the farming area on the Pandaria board will now allow you to spawn 3 radishes. Finally, I'm glad they've sorted that issue out. Now I will be having a look at some of the UI changes and the crafting mode and all that other good stuff when I can actually log in, so you can expect that video tomorrow sometime. And then after that, or along with that, you'll also see a whole bunch of card pack opening videos. Although I won't be spending all my gold on that, I'll probably keep at least a bit of it for Arena, seeing that it seems to be a good way to spend your gold now, especially if you do well. And yes, I plan on doing well. I'm going to be practicing a whole lot. But that's it. Check back here soon for more. Give this video a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. Let me know what you think about all these changes. Which is your favorite and which is your least favorite? I'm most happy about all the priest changes and additions. I mean, we got some new cards and that's absolutely amazing. And I suppose I'm not really that unhappy about any of the nerfs. I would say that most of them had it coming, but that might just be me. Oh, and I'm pretty excited about the new golden card art and the crafting mode and all that other stuff. I'm excited about the lot of it. Happy that.